Hallo, hallöchen. How's everybody? How are you guys on this fine Saturday evening? And welcome in, Phantom. Welcome in, Robbie. Yeah, we will, buddy. We will. Next week we will be aligned again, because we have the time change from today to tomorrow. So
Yep.
that
Change
night
tonight.
we have the 1 hour less sleep. They're stealing us an hour of sleep.
Yeah.
How
That's
can we
tough.
overlive it? Yeah. Welcome in also, Nightsap. Hey, co-pilot. How's it going?
Hello, hello.
Good
it's
evening,
fine.
Lima Kilo. Well, Lima Kilo, I got the cheesecake for flying if you want to fly the cheesecake. But also be aware, we have cheesecake at home. We nommed cheesecake. Oh, look who's there in the background lurking.
Hello, Murph.
Welcome in, Mr. Two-Tone. Hey Murph, how you doing? The
Murph,
signature.
Could
Hello.
you make any sense of that video that I sent you? I know it was all in German, but I thought it was the problem you might have had last night.
Well, I slept away again with the mobile in hand.
Yeah, no. There seems to be a problem with the latest NVIDIA drivers.
And can you please call me a cuck noob?
Yeah. So it's only when you have these sort of. Okay, good, it helped. Thank you.
Can you call me noob, please?
Noob?
Yeah.
For what?
For not starting the OBS on the gaming computer.
Well, I mean, let's put it that way. All I see is a black screen.
Exactly, that's why.
Well, I thought, well, there's no need to rush the lady. She knows what she's doing.
Sometimes, but I don't think that time is today. Yeah, that's explaining a lot. So, that's our route. Whee! And let's see what we see or not. This is gonna be interesting. Because it looked like there were mountains, but last time our mountains were not so pretty.
They were, yeah, not very spectacular.
Let's close the door. Swing. We need to open that. We need to open that. Spitfire and black hole. Kinda. Well, one of my co-workers, one of the optometricians, there's a cheesecake, which is relatively new in our store. We had a talk tonight, as of today. What you gonna do tonight? Well, I have to need to write a flight plan for tonight. Then there will be Nomage, and then let's see how long we will fly. So, fly to where? What do you mean? So, well, sorry, you don't know. Flying in the flight simulator. How I was talking, he thought I would do that in real life. And then I had to say, buddy, we work at the same company. Can you afford your own plane? No. So why should I? It was so funny.
Yeah, I sometimes actually do that on purpose. I met a former colleague last week, and we were sort of talking about what we do in our retirement. And I just said, well, I like flying Spitfires. Oh, he said, and then hang on.
Wait
a
a
while.
second.
Yeah.
So, well, I did this, was it last year? No, 2021, when we were, there's the cheesecake. Ooh. Nom. 2021, when we were on breakfast at breakfast in a hotel. We had an elderly couple at the neighboring table, and they were listening into our conversation.
Oh, okay.
I love those kind of old people.
So you were feeding them stuff.
Well, why do you know me?
Oh, because I've done that. Oh, God.
I was talking about planes and stuff. And what we need for instruments for our cockpits. And then I dropped some more often the name of the plane. It was at that time from the TBM 930. So wasn't into Spitfire flying yet. Yeah, so well. And we were talking about instruments from this table. It was at that time where I did not have those monitors yet.
Yeah.
So we were talking about instruments and displays and buttons and levers and stuff. Yeah. They had very big ears on our table, also over to our table. It was glorious.
It's also very nice if you then start talking about the people who are listening.
No, we did not do that. I just said, well, next time, honey, we will fly up to Fehmarn at this airstrip, field, grass, whatever, and we'll fly there with our plane, and we just need then a taxi to our destination.
Yeah.
Face said it all. The face.
I'm usually much nastier than that.
The face said it all. Because we did not look like that.
Birds of prey. Yep. Look.
Where? There's a cheesecake. Be aware that you aren't nommed.
Yeah, cheesecake is not a bird of prey.
Oh, there we have Herr Nullblick. Fresh from the forest.
Look, if you want to jump in, we're just about to take off.
At Mac Hotel Tango Juliet. If you want to join in, airlock. A Nully raid! Whee! Hey guys,
Hello, Raiders.
how was the forest? They played Sons of the Forest and
Mhm.
built a fortress out of wood.
Okay. Are they your neighbors now?
No, they're on a different map.
Luchen?
Ja,
Oh.
Hallöchen, I hear a cat pet.
Yes, 2 words for you. Well, first hello, and then 2 words. Blue line.
What?
Blue line.
Sim is booting.
Yeah, blue line. It's been busy for quite some time now. So
Well,
you guys,
Catus, Betus, you need to feed your guinea pig better that it will power and more on the blue line.
I know. I think I'm gonna have to. I don't know actually, because that's a sim thing. I don't think this is.
Is it on the first blue line?
No, it's on second.
The second?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, I have been flying in Paris just now with the helicopter over the photogrammetry. It was all like fairly good, mostly smooth. Sometimes, yeah, a bit of stutter, but I mean, normal. But yeah, it loaded out okay. Now I want to load in. There's the
And it
issue.
says no.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't
So-
know if that's actually a bandwidth issue or is it just
Did you
sim?
load in with the flight plan or just with the starting airport?
Is that you taking off then?
I'm taking off to circle a bit the field.
Okay.
Whee!
I had an interesting crash with the caribou last night. I learned
How
something
so?
new. Well, Murph had these incredible airfields in the Canadian bush. And
Were they my quality like or posh?
they were even worse than your quality.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I
And,
wasn't there.
It was, especially the first one, was total carnage. And after having fallen out of the sky on approach because I was too slow, I spawned in again and did a proper landing. And then, because it was such a short airfield, I extended my flaps almost fully and then took off, which worked. It took off in a very short distance. But then I made the mistake to put the flaps back to normal too soon. And the plane totally lost its lift and just fell down into the forest again. I didn't realize that the flaps had such a strong effect on the lift. So I should have done it gradually and I should have been higher. I did it in one go.
He was like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's get rid of those flaps.
Yes,
Who needs
exactly.
flaps anyway?
Well, I have one key assigned to basically flap 0.
Yes.
I pressed that key and
Wow.
poof, up they went.
Okay.
If I do it with this plane, with this jet I'm flying, it only has 2 stages of flaps, so it's not so bad. But that Caribou has like 5 or more. So,
I'm being
and I had them-
chased by a cheesecake.
It has a lot of flop stages. Yeah.
So I've learned something.
Oh,
I'm being chased by a cheesecake.
Well, this is the stuff that nightmares are made from,
Delicious nightmares.
I woke up in a cold sweat because I was dreaming I was being chased by a cheesecake.
oh really?
Mm.
I found, was it Airlock's Nightmare? I found that worse.
Yes, the one that you posted. Yeah.
Yes.
Kipo,
Oh, dear.
Kipo and Murph as pilot and co-pilot.
Yes, that's
Oh,
an
boy.
absolute nightmare. And it's a dream, so you can't do anything, because in real life you would just not get on that plane.
Exactly.
Or you would get off once you realize. But yeah, in a dream it's not always that easy.
So are you with us now, or are you still on the blue line?
I have the blue line all the way to the top, but nothing's happening. So yeah, I don't know. Just go, guys. Take off. I'll be patient here on my own.
Oh, we're circling at the moment.
Yeah, no worries. Just go somewhere to your next airfield, and hopefully by then I will spawn in here.
Okay.
We will see. Hope so.
Yeah, because it still says running normally. Oh no, now it doesn't. Look at that. One or more threads of Flight Simulator Exe are in waiting status. Why do they wait? What do they wait on? It's just, like the analyze wait chain tree shows which processes root nodes in the tree are using or waiting to use. It's a weird thing. I don't know how, because I don't understand about computer.
Hey, Dougal.
You're
welcome in,
to lurk.
lurking.
Yeah.
And I can't help but the model of the cheesecake must be based on a TBM.
So yeah, I'm gonna kill the sim.
Shotgun?
Yeah, I'm just waiting,
I
waiting
wish.
to hear that voice in the background. Yeah. Sort of shotgun. Woof.
That would be more satisfying, but no, I have to end task and then restart.
Yeah, that's not satisfying at all.
Not at all.
That's Lima Kilo. Dougal, that's Lima Kilo. And it must a TBM. It must be the model of a TBM.
So can you actually use the autopilot?
I'm not sure if
That
the
would
if
be
the
interesting question. Does a cheesecake have autopilot?
good question. It just flew it once.
Because if it uses the model of the TBM, then it should allow autopilot from the console.
Well, at least the purring of the cheesecake sounds like the TBM 930.
Yeah.
I know that sounds
wrong, but uh-huh.
I think the cheesecake is on modeled aircraft. Okay, but it uses the sound of the 930. Because that's
Could be.
the sound of the 930. Now I have the Tweety in the ear.
You see that the Tweety is not a Twitchy anymore. It's based on fromage. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's a famous French aircraft.
Well, your Tweety is not twitchy anymore. She does not wag her tail anymore. Could that mean she doesn't like you anymore?
I don't know. It's so much more relaxing to fly now. The end
That's
of
a
last Thursday's flight was horrible.
That's a very geometric town. Tokoa. This is called here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if some of these places are probably not that old.
Yeah. La Esperanza Airport.
What do we do?
We do a touch and go, and yeah, keep on going.
Esperanza.
La Esperanza,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, in which case,
Whee! Spoons out!
So,
Let's try again.
exactly. We're in, well, at least in the sim now.
okay. Well, you can just jump in the next airport down.
Oh, yes.
Next airport is Mike
La
Hotel.
Esperanza.
Next airport is Mike Hotel Juliet Charlie.
Oh.
Mike
Aren't you
Hotel.
at... Oh, yes, because you guys are at Echo Zulu right now?
Yeah, exactly.
But there is also Mike Hotel Charlie something S Sierra, yeah, which is on our way.
There's also Mike Hotel Papa Victor.
Yeah. So there's plenty of airports.
Okay, I'll take that one since I see it. Papa Victor set as departure. And let's try.
Maybe your sim does not like the flight plans anymore? With
No,
waypoints?
I don't think so, because it doesn't like those anyway, but I didn't do that. I don't do that anymore. I just go on the airport and load in.
Okay.
One thing I have noticed
A tumbling
quite-
cheesecake.
when I, you give us a flight plan, and I load it into the sim. What
I
I
see the
used to
cat
do,
bats and the Hellcat.
That was such a quick loading. That's also weird. You see, like I restart the sim and then the loads are quick.
yeah, but that's happened to me as well.
Mm.
Yeah, so if I used to, for example, you make a flight plan and it says GA4, for spawning in. And what I did sometimes in the past, I simply, before loading in, changed that to GA2 or whatever, so I would be in a different position. And when I do that, I have had it quite often that the VFR map in Sim didn't show me the magenta line anymore.
Whee!
Whereas if I load in with the plan unchanged, and I simply shift my position once I'm on the ground, then there's no such problem.
And Lima Kilo, don't be chutney on the ground. Gives so nasty stains with the cheesecake. Whee! There is a building exactly at the end of the runway, so be careful, Catbat.
It was actually meant
Thanks
for me.
for the heads up.
It was actually meant for me, but I'm not in a spitty tonight.
I got the low bandwidth message just on the takeoff roll. Could have been dangerous.
Oh yeah, I see you in the air now.
What happened to the cheesecake?
Been eaten by the squirrels.
Ah no, I forgot to reinstall the T-37.
That's why I'm a Bonanza now.
No, you're like a CJ4-ish thingy.
Well, serves you right. You have to look at the CJ port then.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Oha! I'm getting GPU overheat message after installing the new NVIDIA driver. Wow.
Do you have one of these relatively new graphic cards? Because there's all sorts of reports about problems there. I have an older NVIDIA card.
3080 Ti.
That's not a new one. I mean, that should be okay.
Well, good I have an AMD so far.
Well, at the moment it's the NVIDIA people who have the problems.
Yeah.
Well, it must be 3060 and beyond, because the 2060 here is fine as well.
Yeah.
I think it's like the very strong
Yeah, these
cards, right?
The horses.
There is
horses.
this one feature, what's it called? Frame generation. You know?
Okay.
This is only something that the relatively new cards can do. And that somehow causes problems.
I see.
But it's not even offered in the menu if you don't have that card.
Wait, can we have a moment to appreciate how this river looks?
Pretty.
Yes, it looks nice.
It's a nice river. Wow.
It looks almost normal.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like baffled.
Yeah. Maybe they forgot it.
Yeah, I think so. They forgot to make this one like with a square river in the middle.
Let's follow it.
Or maybe the Microsoft River is somewhere up in the mountains.
It could be that it's so far off.
But if you look closely, guys, it's shiny. Like
yeah, it's very well done,
yeah.
I think.
And you were happy, but there is a patch again.
Well, I mean, it certainly looks good.
Whee! We will follow that for a while.
I saw a photo today from Guatemala, and they must have a hobbit kind of place as well. Somebody was sitting outside a hobbit-looking house,
Nice.
looking at a volcano opposite.
Wow.
It was quite an interesting combination.
Below us is the river, the Rio Aguan.
Well, as I
Yeah.
say, it looks almost normal.
Yep.
Yeah. What a surprise.
Did you hear what the next world update will be? That could make for some good flying. Oceania,
It could be, yeah. I've seen that.
Hawaii,
Mm.
and all these islands out there.
Bridge.
Yeah, not gonna fly in between, like not from Hawaii to any of the other islands, because that's a bit
No.
long. But yeah.
And then
Ouch!
apparently Antarctica as well.
Oh, Antarctica as well.
Yeah, that'll be in the same update.
Wow, that could be good.
Antarctica could be cool.
And there'll be some airports there belonging to research stations and things like that.
Yes, although knowing them, it's probably gonna be here and there nice, and then the rest's gonna just stay the same.
Yeah.
I have a feeling. I could be wrong, but like to update the whole continent, that's a lot of work, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And they also need the photogrammetry for it.
Exactly, and although it might exist, I don't know if it's available.
I think for Antarctica it probably exists. There's so much research going on down there.
Yeah, I think so, but still doesn't mean that they are releasing it to the sim guys, right?
Yeah. And the date is April 25th.
Well.
Okay. I don't know. That sounds like summer's coming.
Smells something fishy. There's a Richie in the back. Welcome in, buddy. Richie Ricardo.
Yeah, is he flying with us?
He's behind you.
He's behind. That's why I don't see him. I have no rear view mirrors, so I'm sorry. Oh, Kingsman.
Good evening to the pool.
I can only say greetings back from a rainy southern Germany.
We had blue skies tonight. Today.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, today we had everything. You notice that April is coming nearer.
Yeah. We had blue sky.
It was raining like hell.
We had blue sky the whole working day. Then it went 1800. I could go 1700. I could go off work. Came to my car, and before I could get into my car, all hell broke loose for solid 2 minutes, and then there was just dark rain clouds.
That's the thing, it just changes very, very quickly.
Well, my weekend started at 1700 tonight, so yeah, it's getting better the weekend. There's the cheesecake. Yeah, Richie's catching up. How was your weekend? Can go a bit faster. I'm accompanied by a Hellcat and a cheesecake. Somewhere has to be a Spitty. There's a Spitty. I thought I was seeing things then. Hell no.
Oh, suddenly the terrain is very bland. Is that on my end just, or is it everywhere?
No, I think it's on yours. You might have
Well,
lost your data.
Yeah, it might have switched. Oh no, it's coming back. Oh, nice.
it's looking quite good. Don't look at the mountains, but it's quite good here.
Yeah, it does. Does now suddenly. I had a thingy like. But yesterday that was weird on Murph's stream, where we had uh, this terrain just below us loading in, and the rest wasn't loading in, and it was on Murph's stream, but it was also on my end.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Good evening, Richie. Hello, hello. We already spotted you there in the back. Welcome in, buddy. How are you doing? We are simply and plain just fine. We have cheesecake. Well, I'm not kidding. I have a cheesecake in the fridge. Which will be numbed tomorrow.
Now that the joystick is fixed, I can actually let go of it to
For
get
a minute.
drink without the plane crashing.
It's nice.
Lima Kilo, aren't you getting sick? With those corkscrews.
Is he doing cheesy loops?
Yeah, cheesecake loops. Ooh, what did you get? Tell? Ooh. Finally, one for little nav map. Actually, forgot about that. Let's get Lima Kilo's gadget out here. There we are. Whee! It's handy to have a monitor for little nav map. So let's start some music, I would say. Oh, that's loud.
Does anybody here know Gregory Porter? Black guy, singer.
Can't say that I do.
Never heard
You
of
see-
that guy.
Has a very nice voice. He always
Okay.
has this sort of woolly cap on. I've never seen him without it, even when it's hot as hell. And he has an absolutely wonderful voice. It's more like a jazz singer, more jazz
Okay.
than. And I just watched a live concert last night on TV. Amazing.
Sorry, Catpat. But I went, of course.
No worries.
There's almost a sort of valley coming up now.
Yeah, yeah. So we stay in that valley for a bit. That the next airstrip field, whatever it is, will do a land to refuel.
I don't like the sound of whatever it is. But after last night, honestly, that did you manage to land there without problems, Catbat, at first?
I don't think I was in sim at that moment.
Ah, very handy for you.
Yes, and
That was
then
Timing, that's timing.
when Murph
it
landed.
was, yeah. No, I was having
Yeah.
like sim issues. I don't know what I was doing right. Oh, was I? No.
And when Murph had finally landed and he took out the drone camera, the first thing you could see was Gibbo lying on his back with
Okay.
the ear sticking up in the air. So he liked that.
Also timing.
Yeah.
Whee!
And there was some pretty... I mean, that place, I think, was worse than the lofts.
Well, I need to know the ICAOs for that.
Well, just have a look at the flight plan from last night.
Yep.
And it's the first airport in that flight plan. Airport is a wrong word. It's the first clearing in the forest.
Mm.
Well, I think it got some more length and width yesterday night, that clearing.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Whee!
Now, where does this magenta line go? It doesn't go through the valley. Uh,
Pretty decent in this valley here.
Okay.
No worries.
Yep. That's... It's a bit further down, so yes. Okay.
Super Typhon, welcome in, buddy.
Hello. Have a nice weekend. Where on earth are you flying?
Somewhere.
All over the shop.
Yep. Trying to get again on the magenta line. Because I took some wrong turns too. Happens.
That's what I get for following you, rather than flying with magenta light. Oh.
Well,
Well-
it's likely to be a magenta spaghetti, right?
Oh, Oh, now we're on the magenta line again.
Yes, yes.
Can't I let you fly for a moment without having my hand on the stick? Spitty, what you doing? Okay, this is gonna be fun. Airstrip upcoming. We'll do
Yes.
full stop there for refueling and stuff.
Ah,
You
Yep,
will be
I
happy.
see. I see what you mean here.
That line is not 100% aligned to the runway, but close.
I think I see it.
There's Phantom. Did we lose Richie? Ah, there it is.
Is it where Count Sepp is? Because that looks like
Yeah,
a
Yes.
hole.
I'm landing. I'm landing now.
It is.
Okay.
And it's basically, it has no end. No clearly
Yeah, it
defined
ends
end.
in a road. It's like a road.
Yeah. There's even a slight hill actually, which helps you to stop if you if you're too fast.
That could come in handy. That's gonna be a very tight turn to final.
You still there, Richie? Excuse me.
Ooh,
Richie.
that was an interesting approach.
So, where
I
are
don't think
we?
Richie is in the chat anymore.
Okay. Yep, you're still there.
Are you still there? Okay, why don't I see you then?
Shall... still on a single monitor. Yeah.
Ah.
Reminds me you had something with the monitors. Guten Abend, Viper Strike. Hello, buddy. Welcome in.
Hello, Viper.
Hey, money.
I'll just see if there's a bar up there.
How far are you out?
Well, what have we got? We have got a few shops. That could be a bar.
Oh, these could all be bars.
You look at the basement of that building to my right.
Okay.
That looks almost like a Western bar.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't see you two. You have. Where are we? Mike Hotel Juliet, Quebec on your map? Because that's where we are right now. I repeat, Mike Hotel Julia, Quebec. Is the cheesecake upside down?
Well, I had a bonanza doing, upside down exercises. That could be the cheesecake. There has been an accident. Yes. You're lying on the cherry now, aren't you? Or is it a strawberry?
It's the fork, which is buried in the ground. And the buildings are very solid. Tip my wings against it.
Are we waiting for Richie or what are we doing?
Just lined up behind you, and
Yeah. I can't see Richie anywhere on the sky.
maybe the server's
He might be
acting up.
behind those mountains, so...
Probably. So I refuel also my glass. Don't refuel your drinks. And stay hydrated, guys.
I even got myself a bottle now for next to the desktop.
Ooh.
Yeah, taking the hydration serious finally.
So,
Interesting.
then would say... Huh?
Just looking at the satellite picture on my landing monitor,
Okay.
and this whole place looks so different in real life.
Of course.
Yeah.
There are buildings, and they are at this end of the runway, but they're much smaller.
I would say I scratched your paint.
Yes, I noticed that. You can be happy that I have no duck cards on board.
Ooh. Oh, that looked nice, Kaharia. I saw the dust being kicked up as you took off.
Okay, Richie spawned in at our airport here. So let's make a circle that everybody's up. We fly together again.
Yay!
Whee!
No wonder I had a problem taking off. I have my speed brakes still on.
I was gonna say, did you have the parking brake set?
No speed brake. But I mean, it still took off, which I thought was amazing, but very
Yeah.
slow, very slow. This is the stupid thing. I can't really see if I have the speed brakes out or not.
You coming, Richie? Or don't you have, or the nameplates are still gone?
Oh.
Phantom, you got a cheesecake in your bag.
Yes.
Be careful.
You're being chased by a cheesecake.
Wouldn't be the first time. Okay, what's wrong? Whee! Okay. You stuck or can't load in or what's the trouble? That cheesecake monster.
Does it? No, it's the taco, isn't it, that has wheels?
The taco has wheels, yeah.
And sauce.
And so,
Is it hot sauce?
like, must be.
Yay! Rich is up. Next airport coming up, just touch and go. Touch and wind. Hopefully not touch and splat. Yeah, hopefully.
It has been known to happen. I have to change my sound settings again. Because I only hear the sim through the speakers. Sound. But it is set to the speakers, you stupid thing.
Well, that sounds like one of our computers at work.
It refuses to take any other setting.
And why? 'Cause it can. Crusty side up. That looked like I have a dress on my spitty. You see the airport?
I'm just turning at the moment.
Infidel Fireman, welcome. Hallo, hallöchen.
Hello?
Is it me you're looking for?
Now, is there supposed to be an airport down here?
There should be an air thing.
I don't think it's an airport.
It's an air thing.
An air thing, yes. But you did say we are not landing there.
An air clearing.
An air thing. But I guess I see it. I see it.
But since we're not landing there, I'm not going to get a headache about it.
Touch and went. Do it in a second. Infidel Fireman. There we have it. Yeah, that looks good. Eyes like an eagle. Sometimes.
I'm sure there are short-sighted eagles.
Yep. They need glasses. That was a hard one.
I'm flying through your dust trail, Karya.
Eat my dust!
Talanga.
Now I see another airport down there. That is more
Does the
visible, but
cheesecake leave dust too? Well, I don't know.
I think it might have.
crumbs.
Just crumbs.
I'll change my headphones. See if that makes any difference.
Here in a second. User left the channel. It just disconnected. Whee! Can a cheesecake have a flat tire? I know a bit of it. I hear me. Why do I hear me?
You hear you
I hear me.
because
I
you're so
heard
loud.
me. Yeah.
Because it's so loud. Let me see. I have to see what happened here. No, the stream is quiet. So that means
Blah blah blah.
you're probably coming from two sources now. That means you're coming from my headphone.
I echo somewhere at your place.
Yeah, that's the. Yeah.
Fire alarm phantom.
Good grief, and you're loud. Yeah.
Does your camera have a microphone? Because sometimes that.
Yeah, but it's not plugged in. That can't be it. No, I have to see.
I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe OBS decides, like, oh yeah, I'll get the audio source from the camera.
No, it's not connected.
Okay.
That's funny. Now it works again. Nice. I don't hear me.
It's
anymore.
okay now
Yeah, it's
It's
okay
fine now.
because now I actually hear. Yeah, I still hear the. The reason why I tried this is because I still hear the sim, not through my headphones, but through my speakers.
Okay. And Phantom, fire along with some dad jokes. Villa di San Francisco is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I think our cheesecake has been eaten. Or had Lima Kilo a CTD? No, there's the cheesecake. There comes a very sharp turn.
Oh yeah.
I follow roads. Be carefully, not that you will be eaten by the locals. If they found out cheesecake is delicious, you won't depart from there anymore. Whee! get the right valley? Where's the right valley? There it is. I think. Looking good. Is this the element of the cheesecake? Whee! Ugh, wrong turn. Ah. This is the right valley. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
The cheesecake had it right.
Yeah, cheesecake got it right.
Does this sound any different to the other microphone? 'Cause it's a
No.
different headset now.
It sounds fine.
Yeah. Oh, that's the Sennheiser now. The sim is stupid. The sim decided, which was true, that that my previous headset was a Razer,
Whee!
so it set the sound output to Razer, and then I put a different headset on, and it will not change the setting. It still claims to have a Razer.
How would you speak that city down there?
Which one?
The name?
Santa Lucia.
How?
I only see Santa Lucia. I see.
No. That
Um,
big city I'm flying over.
the big one.
The big one.
That's coming. Tegucigalpa or something like that. That's I'm not sure if it's a capital, but it certainly is one of the
I
largest
think
cities.
it's
here.
the capital.
Yeah, certainly is big.
It. Let me check. Yeah, it's the capital.
Yeah.
Of Honduras.
Big enough for that. Do we have any plans here? Apart
we
from
could-
shopping? Infamous airport there, Kotor.
Tom
Dougal
Contin.
says.
Yes,
Yeah.
very famous.
Infamous.
Very
Infamous? Is it dangerous? Or what?
infamous, yeah. Very spectacular approach.
How we should do
Why?
that then, shouldn't we?
You got
Dangerous.
these, the 757s coming in over a hilltop. Fantastic.
Ooh, ew.
Well, we should do
Yeah,
that then.
I'll do that.
Are they banned there now, Dougal? I didn't know that.
Okay.
Is that the one where Lima Kilo Mike has landed?
Yeah,
Yes, must be.
it is.
Alright. I thought they had actually started caving on that mountain to make a bit more clearance.
Well, banning
Yeah, American Airlines came here.
Banning airliners is also a possibility.
So which hill are we talking about? The one on the far side, I would think.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, I
Just-
take this side now.
So we're coming in, there is not really a hill.
Yeah,
Nope.
it has to be on one side only.
Oh, my treaty has
S-
decided that
So,
it wanted to land before the airport.
Inside
Oh.
the deep bowl?
you're exactly where the hill is, I think, Nightsap.
There is no hill. Unless I'm totally blind. There are houses.
Yeah, lots of houses.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, I will look at it after the stream or tomorrow.
Maybe it's this side, Seb. Looks more like there is a bit of a hill here.
Yeah, I'm just overshooting the runway in that direction. Yeah, I think it must
Okay.
be. It
Yeah.
must be this side. That's definitely what it looks like. Quite uneven in the sim here.
Yeah, but the exact other side there has hills and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this part, Nightsap. It even has the displace threshold for that reason, I think.
So the place, the side that you're on.
Yeah, I'm coming
Yeah.
in from that side now.
Yeah. Yeah, it has a display threshold. Yeah, I see that now. Where I'm standing, there's all these arrows pointing.
Yeah. Okay, I will use this for a refuel. There we go. So,
Sorry.
I saw that. So, let's get up again. Up, up into the air.
It's also a modeled airport.
Yep.
Taking off from the outside view and staying straight on the runway is not easy for me.
Yeah.
From the inside, it's easier. Don't have a feel that's a very green city.
No,
No, it doesn't look like it.
pretty dusty.
House aside from house and house. Very packed. Then let's leave the capital. From the propeller, just click from the cockpit, from the inside view onto the propeller. Or what do you mean?
Yeah, just click on the blades and then it'll be fixed. See, I have a marker here for a flight 414, so there must have been a crash here. So that would be this hill then. The one with the wind turbines on that I'm flying over at the moment.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No worries, Richie.
It's part of the service.
It's what SPTs do.
Don't you dare. There, she wanted to fall over her left wing.
Oh,
Tsk.
are you so slow?
I took a bit of the throttle, but I made a very hard turn, and then there were
yeah, okay.
the streaks.
I hate that.
And the good thing is she does a certain noise before she will break out over her left wing.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too late.
Yeah, my specialty is often that I'm not approaching the runway in a straight line from a distance. So I virtually come in with a turn and then touch down. And if you don't have enough speed there, then you easily slide down over the wing.
Yep.
Yep. Also, you may want to try concept to, apart from adding some power, is to give. Oh yeah, you use rudder, right? With the stick, yes. So give a little bit of rudder in the opposite way of the turn, so that if you get a wing stall,
Yeah.
you should get the wing that's up So you're actually delaying the wing stall on the
Yeah.
other
Okay.
side.
Okay.
Mm.
Makes sense. Yeah. I hope I don't get into that situation too often, but
Mm.
I'll try
But
and remember that when it happens again.
it does help. Yeah, it has to be done before you stall. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's a bit like to counteract for that steep turn.
Yeah. I do these turns when I'm just catching the airport too late, and
Yes.
I'm just too lazy to then do a proper turnaround.
Uh,
So I'll try and land anyway. And if it works, it's a nice maneuver
yes,
to come in
exactly.
from a bend. But if it doesn't work,
Mm.
you're up shit creek without a paddle.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. If it doesn't work, you are up shit creek without a paddle. A creek, Bach.
Yeah.
Up the creek without a paddle,
Oh. Yeah.
a paddle, Ruder.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't get it acoustically.
Yeah. But you get the image.
Yeah.
Okay. I see some volcano-ish looking mountains on the horizon here.
Yeah, we approach a volcano stuff again.
Yeah.
There's some pretty nice volcanoes ahead.
Ah.
So, if I'm correctly informed, we're crossing some border to El Salvador.
Mm-hmm. We have crossed or we will cross?
We will cross any minute now.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have my little nav open,
Whee!
so I should see that.
Between 41 and 42. The waypoint 41, 42. There's the border.
And then I just flew over it.
The Predator cheesecake. Whee!
He just looks so silly.
But it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow display team cheesecake. I think at Scruffy Times there's also a rubber ducky.
Well, I know there's a donut.
Yeah. That's one. That one is on Flight Sim too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there will be a taco soon.
On this website where I got the dragon from,
Yeah.
they have some other silly stuff.
Don't they have the Enterprise too?
Yes, that's the Enterprise.
Live long and prosper. Are you Chinese dragon?
Have
The
you
dragon.
seen that
What?
That picture on Discord of a girl making the Trekkie salute in front of Darth Vader's costume.
Yes,
That's
that
brilliant.
was brilliant. Yeah, she really showed how ignorant she was. But
And then,
yeah,
then next to it, four of the characters of Star Wars and Star Trek going facepalm.
Yep.
and she would probably post that all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She won't have any friends.
Poor girl. No friends left.
Friends have left the channel.
Yes.
Also, no nerd will want to be with her.
No. She out-nerded herself there. There's another river coming up.
There's another Santa Ana in El Salvador.
There's a Texaco station coming up. You need fuel.
Oh, we can fuel there.
Yeah.
It's like in Alaska, people land at the fuel station on the road and they, like between the cars, and they go and refuel.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think it's in Australia. They also do that sometimes.
Ah, yeah, I can imagine.
Quite a sight. If you're not used to it.
Yeah.
Well, wait. You look in the rearview mirror. Wait. What?
What?
Wait a moment. Shouldn't be planes up in the sky.
Okay. Down here, that car park is marked as the customs office.
Okay.
So yeah. That's where the trucks probably have to do the border stuff.
Oh, nice sky.
Strike Eagle. Hollywood in a helicopter. I remember once landing a helicopter up near the sign. That was one of my very first helicopter flights.
You found the sign? Nice.
Yeah. But it's not very level up there.
I landed a Kodiak there on a tiny lake, which has the view of the sign.
Yeah.
Well, that makes 2 of us, Airlock.
3 of us.
4 of us. I was flying in Paris earlier with the helicopter.
Nice.
And Paris is so well done in the sim as well. You can like there's so much details even in the streets. You see like white delivery vans and stuff. And
Yeah, okay.
And you see the railroad tracks. You see the station where the trains to Belgium depart. So you see those trains. They're red TGVs basically.
Trey 32. Thanks for the 3 bits. Thank you.
I mean, Paris I know well, so I can
Yeah,
I can see, whether it's true to life or not. But places
yeah.
like Hollywood, I wouldn't be able to really
No,
tell.
me neither. But yeah, in Paris it's fantastic. You can even see like next to the rail roads there is like graffiti on the walls of some buildings. It's all there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's in the standard version. In
Yeah,
the
it's just a standard photogrammetry in there.
yeah.
I was amazed at how much detail there was, and I think it's because I cached it before.
I think that in a place like Paris, I think it makes sense to cache it
Yeah,
first.
yes, it does help for me.
Otherwise, you get a lot of stutters.
Yeah, imagine like VR. You have to actually stream it twice, right? You get a double view, so yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so important that it's butter, because otherwise it's not enjoyable.
Yeah.
Whee!
Now this place down here is called Cold Water.
Well, I would take some for the face.
Was it
Was-
called agua fria? Ooh, volcano.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if that's not a volcano, I don't know what is.
Exactly.
You'll eat the broomstick. There's Berlin. We do a touch and go at upcoming airport, Mike Sierra Alpha Charlie.
Is that before or after the volcano?
Berlin is way after one volcano. And the airport comes up in 6 miles.
Yep, so that's
Okay.
the week before the volcano.
I better start slowing down then.
Aramuaka. That's the airport.
Gesundheit.
Exactly. I think it's right behind that little lake.
Okay.
That one right behind the little lake is Mike Sierra Sierra Mike.
Oh yes, there are two next to each other. Yes.
Exactly. We
So
take the
it's-
right one.
It's to the right of that. Yeah, so it's not directly after. In fact, that's grayed out, so it might actually in real life be blocked.
road
or
now.
whatever. Yeah.
I'll overfly it anyways. Unless, is that what I see in front of us?
There's two runways parallel,
Yeah, the right one.
and the right one is the owl. But
I'll just follow.
for some reason, the right one looks better than the left one. The right one is basically nothing.
I see so many runways, I don't know which one to take.
That one with Lima Kilo Mike.
Okay,
Yep.
going for it.
that landing or touch and go?
I don't know.
Now the squirrels here are quite friendly.
Oh.
Well, that's a squirrel visit.
I had to go around.
I wish I did go around.
Why?
Well, I went into the bushes.
Well, you did some landscaping.
Yes.
So that volcano is called San Miguel.
That's funny. San Miguel is the town here at
Yeah.
like
It's all called San Miguel here.
5 minutes from my house.
Oh,
Yeah.
who knows?
Well, there's so many San Miguels that yeah.
And you know, it's also true that the Franciscans, the monks who colonized a lot of the so-called New World and founded places like San Francisco and so on. Many of these monks came from Mallorca.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
it would not be a surprise if some names actually appeared in your vicinity and here,
Yes.
because it might be some guy from here, from your area, who then founded a place here. There's a smaller crater right next to it.
So I'm gonna attempt that
Nobody saw
landing once
that.
more. I saw nothing.
Good.
I want to look into that crater here.
Took also-
Damn it.
I think there's a whole chain of volcanoes here, one after the other.
It looks also like that on Little Nav map.
Yeah. Now I'm over the top of the big one. Yeah, but there's no water in it.
Ooh. The immersion has been ruined.
They just don't know how to do a proper volcano here.
No, not really. So,
Yes, after you.
Good grief, are you still standing on each other's toes down there on the airport?
I landed again. If I fuck up a landing, then I do it again. Sorry for the words. But yeah,
Well, I did a bit of sightseeing.
I noticed.
Yes, I thought that is true, but that happens every time. you don't really get any rewards if you press that enter, apart from the flashing stopping.
Happy.
Speed and power.
Rawr.
Are you talking about the cheesecake?
The Hell Cottage.
The cheesecake is close to the crater.
That's okay. Yes, the cheesecake is going to fall into the crater soon, I think.
Don't you dare and die on me, Sim. I don't think the night gets old tonight.
Mm-hmm. That's not a problem, because it will be 1 hour shorter, won't it?
Oh no, that's true.
So we might as well be good people and go to bed a bit earlier.
There's no chance.
I probably end up watching some talk show again till 1 hour of the morning.
No.
Just took off and I'm already over the volcano. This thing climbs.
Yeah.
Where are you?
And I'm now
Approaching at volcano.
I'm hiding behind the volcano now.
I don't see you.
See? That's what I mean.
Natsep, I see you, but I don't see the cactus.
Just about to overfly the volcano.
Over there.
I want to check out that other crater as well.
Do I have... Oh. The cheesecake landed on the crater.
Well done.
You want to get baked again? Ooh, that looks actually nice, that side.
Looks amazing. Oh, and that's another crater, isn't it? Like an
Yeah,
out of shape one.
I'm flying over a smaller one now, which looks
Yeah, that one, yeah.
absolutely like a picture book crater.
Yes.
Yep, that's also one.
It's called Volcan Chinameka,
Yup.
as in China.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Chinameka.
What does it have to do with China here?
Well,
Well,
well. Santiago de Maria again. That name in the distance.
yeah.
There
It's
are many
everywhere.
Marias and many Santiagos.
Santiago is our German St. Jakob. So that's why you
Is
have
it? Isn't it
Yeah.
Jacobo in that one? Yeah.
Santiago
some-
is like in Santiago de Compostela, which is the end
Yes.
of the pilgrimage route,
Yes, yes.
which is also St. Jacob.
Well, I learned.
If you have Santiago de Maria or something like that, then you have two saints in one name. There's one volcano is called Volcan de Usulutan, which must be a small one. No, it's not a small one. It's that one ahead. Yes, that must be the one. There's a place which has the highly original name El Volcán. Yeah, Santiago de Maria. That's really interesting.
Fluffy cloud.
And the sea.
I see the sea.
Mm.
And another couple of volcanoes here.
The whole chain.
Yeah.
Okay, there comes Berlin.
Uh-huh.
Behind that.
Yeah, and then somebody called their village Alegria.
Okay.
Which means happiness.
Joy, yeah.
Joy, yeah. That's a nice name.
This.
I could live with Alegria. Yeah, that's Berlin, right below us. Yeah. A bit smaller than the original one.
Yep. Quite a bit smaller. Then it looks here like tinfoil crumbles.
Uh-huh.
There's the cat bat.
Another quite a big river here. The Rio Lempa. Never heard of it.
Me neither.
Okay. Now the one that's coming up now is San Vicente. So we had San Miguel and now it's San Vicente.
Yeah, and after that, there's the big city of San Salvador, the capital.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's quite a small country, isn't it? This El Salvador.
Yup. Ooh, there are clouds. There's also a volcano. This volcano de San Vicente.
Yep.
Doesn't have really a crater. It does not look like.
No, there's no crater-like looking thing.
Capital is coming up.
Uh,
After that big lake.
Which looks suspiciously like a
Big volcano.
crater. Yeah.
Does the fuel say? Fuel looks good, so we do dare and touch and go. On the at the capital airport. Be our way. And I think we call it at a night at Mike Golf Tango.
Okay.
And it's our first stop in Guatemala.
Okay.
I'm getting my headache again, and it's not fun.
No problem. No. Do you know what tiger balm is?
Oh yeah.
I heard of that, but we don't have it at home.
Because that would be something I would, in your case, I would just put on.
Not looking at something bright would help too.
Yes. Yeah.
So, where is that airport?
Right in front of me. I'm way too high.
So, you're the beacon. Beedoo.
Too high and
Speedo.
too fast. Going 362 knots.
What did you feed your Hellcat?
Oh, I don't know, something that made her purr.
Meow.
Oops, we had a cheesecake accident, I think.
Did it flip over?
I think so, from what I could see.
Okay, I'll have to fly to the other side and come back, because...
Mrs. Kitty's a monster.
Late discoveries.
Yeah. Get the cleanup crew. Wait. I'm here with a broom.
Oh, I see Richie and I see Mongo in the distance.
Oh yeah, Mongo also in the HCAT.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hell Kitty. Ooh, had a touchdown from 61. And welcome in Mongo over there. Now that the stink is gone, we're back. Thank you.
I have this sneaky feeling that this next mountain is a volcano.
No.
How
Yeah.
could you think about that?
I have this nasty suspicion. Uh-huh. And this, just looking at the color scheme, I would say that a part of this town is actually photogrammetry. Because there
We'll
is
see
one
soon.
section which has a different color.
No, Tom. Mike Sierra 33
Runway
to 15 runway contamination.
Uh-huh.
It's hard to read without glasses.
Cheesecake overflow. Yes.
Loop on the runway.
Oh. Where is that crater? Well, there's people living right next to it, so it can't be very dangerous up here.
Or they know the danger and just live with it.
I mean, they almost live in the crater. Quite a deep crater, and has a baby crater inside.
Baby crater in the mama crater.
Yeah. So is that airport you were saying, was that La Aurora?
Mike Golf Golf Tango, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Our first stop in Guatemala. It's actually pretty here.
Yeah. And we haven't seen a lot of ugly scenery so far today.
Don't say that out loud.
Ah.
Yeah, it's voice activated, 9-Sap.
Don't even think about it.
Talking about voice activated, there is one thing happened to me yesterday. Really puzzled
Oh,
me.
there's the baby crater.
I spoke to my doctor's surgery yesterday morning to get a prescription, and I mentioned obviously the drug that I was needing. Yeah, and then maybe an hour later, I open my YouTube, and the first video that is suggested to me is a video about this particular drug. Now, is that coincidence, or is there somebody somehow spying on
Involved.
me? Because I did not use the internet, and I have never done any query in the internet about this drug, so I've never actually mentioned it anywhere. No email, no web search, nothing. And all of a sudden, YouTube comes up with that.
Yeah. I have a hard time believing that. I mean, your doctor cannot have caused that, I don't think.
I don't think so. No. No.
So I think it's like what you would call a coincidence. But yeah, it's sometimes very
Well,
weird, isn't
That
it?
would be a very hard coincidence.
To me, there's no such thing as a coincidence. In fact, I believe that what you think of, you attract somehow. So there's also that.
Yeah. Well,
You-
I thought the only explanation I had was I have a Amazon Fire Stick, you know, and of course it has a remote control, and you can use this remote control to do Alexa. So it has a microphone in it.
Yes.
You
And that
mean
is
you?
lying right next to me where I'm sitting when I'm doing my phone calls.
Oh,
You
so it
mean
would have been
that-
spying on you.
That Alexa was eavesdropping?
Yes.
But I've never activated Alexa. I've never activated any function that would. But
Well,
Don't need to,
Nightsap,
apparently.
Raketenhannes, first, thanks for chatting in the chat.
Yeah.
Was asking, did he spoke about it? And then there you go, it's Alexa.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then I
And
tried
Lima
to.
Kilo meant, did your doctors give you cookies?
No, unfortunately, I don't have that kind of doctor. No. He usually tells me to lay off cookies.
Yeah, I think it's Alexa, to be fair. That sounds plausible.
But then
Yeah.
I tried another thing. I thought, okay, if it's Alexa, then I should be able to repeat the exercise. And
Well,
I thought, well, what have I never talked about, researched about, read about it? And then I got the idea, microwave. So I spent somebody who didn't know what I was doing would have thought me insane. I was walking around my apartment yesterday morning shouting microwave and oh, I love microwave and microwave, really interesting. And I was
Okay.
sort of trying to see if then I would get any
yeah.
suggestions or tests of microwave. That did not happen. So
Okay.
I have an idea. If your next phone call is somebody who would not think about you as a nutcase, explain to them and then just talk about
Sure.
microwaves.
yes, a phone call might work.
Or
But I mean, how would that work though?
I don't know, but it's worth a try.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't
'Cause
make it
I-
microwaves, but more specific, because your drug's a very specific thing,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Or a baking oven from Grundig or whatever,
some-
you know,
You mean a particular brand and something like that? Yeah.
a particular product.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
you need a new baking
Maybe even
oven with a
another
tray.
medicine that would actually be worth a try.
Yeah. It is
So-
funny though.
This is a Volcano de Santa Ana. Looks pretty interesting from the top, from the
Mhm.
tip or crater, whatever.
Okay, that's gonna be a CTD, I think.
Oh no.
No, it wasn't. Wow, that was the longest stutter ever.
Yeah, I know those.
And they give you a heart attack.
Did you clean your shader cache after the update?
Oh yeah, I sure did. So yeah, I don't know what it is with those stutters.
Yeah, that's the most worrying ones when the whole thing just comes to a standstill and
Yes,
you're just waiting. Will it crash or will it not?
and you see even the glass, the hourglass turning like
Yeah.
wait.
That were times. Hey, there's a cute little lake inside.
Yeah, it's really cute. The baby lake.
From
Let's
up
set
here,
up camp.
from up here, the big lake at the capital is pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the lake here looks like an enormous crater as well.
Yeah,
Very
I'm
nice.
sure it was. Maybe the whole volcano
I'm just looking at my
exploded.
map window. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 volcanoes just in that very small area that I see on my map.
Mm.
Like pimples.
Like exactly like pimples. Yeah.
That must be some hard acne over there.
Yep.
It's pretty.
Yeah, Richie, it is pretty. It's a very interesting type of scenery. Okay, and in my map there is a waterfall marked, which we will not see in the sim, but
Yeah.
it's a nice area. But it's a lot of
Imagine if Microsoft would get the water right in the sim.
oh yeah, but that's like getting the trees right, you know. It
Yeah.
would just not happen because it would take up too much bandwidth.
And manpower to program it.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, Richie, but thanks, buddy, for flying along anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good weekend and a good night's sleep.
Yes, same
You
here.
You
too.
Richie.
You too, buddy. And remember to catch that guy who will steal us 1 hour of sleep. Maybe you catch him. Sure,
Yeah,
it's
the guy
him.
who did the summer daylight saving time, well, he must have a lot of bad karma.
I must say though, once it's actually introduced, I don't mind really, because I like it when it's, you know, lighter, longer in the evening.
Yeah,
That's it.
but it should stay that way. That's the thing. Yeah.
Oh, we have the next border.
Yeah,
This next valley is the border to Guatemala.
exactly.
That river here.
Hmm. You're a bit ahead, yeah.
We go from Guatemala to Guatapeor.
To what? To what?
Mala means bad, right?
Yeah.
And peor means worse. So we go from bad to worse.
I get you. Yes.
That's a joke that Spanish people like to say.
Hello and welcome in. How's it going? Are you spoken like Vinay 924? So that river is the border to Guatemala. Bye bye, Salvador. Was a quick,
Really
brief
is a small
visit.
country. Yeah. And think about it that we just crossed the whole country.
Yep. Reminds me of Austria.
Depending on which direction you take. Yeah. North, south could well be.
Well, we are a speck.
Yeah, but if you fly east-west, then Austria is quite big.
Also a speck. If you compare it to other countries.
Yes.
Just got the game last week, just looking around for people flying interesting flights. Not much into airliners. Well, we aren't in airliners. We are GA all the way. Most of the planes we fly are warbirds. Since it's called Spitfire around the world, guess what I'm sitting all the time in?
And
So I'm limited to the Spitfire, and my buddies here fly different jet trainers to other
cheesecakes.
warbirds or cheesecakes, maybe tacos.
Yes.
So
anything.
yeah,
Or even bonanzas.
Yes, but and these flights always happen on Thursday and on Saturday. So if you want to fly along, just
jump in.
yeah.
Yes, study level cheesecake has to be said.
Even with strawberry.
Yes.
So tonight we just fly. The next airport is our last stop because I can't fly any longer. I'm exhausted and my head's giving me hell. So next flight would be on Thursday, 1900 Zulu time. And we will start from where we land today. So if you want to join along next time, feel free. You also can join on our Discord. There will be the announcement with the flight plan. The study level cheesecake. There you have it. Another San Jose beneath us. San Jose Las Cabezas.
Cabezas.
Heads.
Isn't that the skulls? Or the heads?
Yes, the heads.
The next mountains? Or kinda mountains look again like they were volcanoes very back in the day.
Mm.
You mean like volcano boomers?
Yeah.
I don't really know what I am, you know? Because I'm actually was born before the boomer. I don't know what.
Shall I be mean?
You mean a relic or
Ancient.
a mummy?
No, mommy can't talk.
That is true.
And I'm from right after the boomers.
What came after the boomers?
I don't know. What do they call them?
I think there is a sort of after the boomers. There's a pretty uninterrupted system, but I don't know what I'm not familiar with all these. There is a generation.
It's Generation X, I think. Yeah, possibly.
Generation Z as well, but I don't really know when.
I don't know it either.
To
I
my
don't care.
To my left, it's a volcano.
Yep.
That's what the map says.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Which generation is the volcano? Well, welcome in, Icebird for all.
We thought a boomer, probably. The volcanoes like to go boom as well.
Wordplay.
Oh, there's a restaurant coming up. I think I'm going to land here.
Oh,
Ooh.
Villa Florencia, it's called.
How? And the dinosaurs are the already died out generation. Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
well, we have dinosaurs in the airport. They work here. That's how they're called, like the people that have been there for like 40 years or something. They call them los dinosaurios.
So tactful.
Kinda funny, but kinda mean.
Kind of, yes.
Oh, nice. I have 30 years. I only been 10 years to my pension. Really?
Another super stutter.
I saw that. Or better to say, I heard that the cheesecake is over there and the Hellcat blubber is gone.
Look at all these volcanoes ahead of us. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
Venus, isn't that wine?
Yeah, could be wine, yeah.
It has the little accent on the N. Yes, viñas.
Okay.
Vin- mhm.
Pueblo Nuevo Viñas. It's below us. Or below me right now.
It makes sense in the combination. Southerly climate, volcanic soil.
Yeah, it could very well be.
Very well be one.
It's pretty here.
But there are also beer drinkers here because there's a brewery marked.
Where there's
So if
monks, there must be beer, right?
I'll have a look. That little complex of buildings over here. That's the
There's a
brewery.
monastery.
That's the brewery.
15 nautical miles heading to 40 would be Magma Airport. Hee. But we won't go there. Lima Kilo. We go to Mike Golf Golf Tango.
And there's a steakhouse.
Ooh,
Mm.
some good chunk of meat.
Oh, making me hungry, huh?
But I can't help it. I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
reading the map.
Interesting map you have.
Yeah, I pick my maps carefully, you know. There's another small caldera here on my left.
We're surrounded from volcanoes.
And then we are approaching La Aurora, which
Ooh,
is the town.
Icebird. Om nom nom.
What is the town?
He made-
Villanueva. Is that the name of the town?
Icebird made today Kaiserschmarrn
Oh,
mit Apfelmus.
Ah.
With applesauce.
Sounds delish. But what's Kaisermann?
Kaiserschmarrn. Oh,
Kaiserschmarrn?
it's an Austrian specialty. It's, oh, how do I explain it? Like a very thick pancake, but with a lot of,
Ooh.
with a lot of
Ripped
egg,
up.
ribbed up, sort of, yeah, ribbed, and then with sugar and
Oh my God.
cinnamon, and
A nice sugar explosion he made.
it's sort of
200 grams of flour, 4 eggs, some salt, sugar, and resins.
Yeah.
You mix
I
that
mean, it's absolutely murder if you have already had a good meal, and then to have
Oh yeah.
that little bite at the end.
as a dessert.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fast made. You also can dump in a pinch of baking powder
Yeah,
that you
to
have
make-
the extra fluffiness.
Yeah.
If you mix that up, give it in a searing hot pan
If you
with
are in
butter.
Austria, can't but that's something you should try if you haven't done it.
Nice.
Good
I
grief.
would also know the perfect restaurant for getting that knowledge.
Yeah.
Mm.
So if you happen to be in Austria one day,
I wish.
we will visit that restaurant. Yeah, iceberg, a Kaiserschmarrn is delicious.
Okay.
I
I'm
also
on
love to
final.
make those palatschinken. I love to make them.
Palatschinken is a bit more like Cape with that type of
Yeah.
to a non-Austrian.
Well, I like to eat them too, but I don't like to prepare them.
Yeah.
Salzburger Nockerl.
Oh yeah.
There's some
that's
delicious
a lot
stuff
of air.
too. Yeah. You made them twice.
Yeah.
Well,
I ate
that's
them
twice as much as me.
I had them in Salzburg.
Outside of the school we had.
Not a vast airport with hardly any buildings.
Yeah.
I'm sure there must be an add-on for this one.
Well, there are no buildings, so you could take the Spitty next time.
We shall see.
Nice.
It was so relaxing today.
Yeah, but Icebird, most of the recipes are bulletproof and delicious.
My recipes are the best.
Mom recipes are mostly bulletproof and delicious.
But now it's me who is giving my mom recipes. So things have changed.
Ooh, top that. Yes.
Oh,
Well, they trained
that's
us,
great.
yeah.
I'm sure you've cheated somehow.
Well, 6
You have
feet
a-
per minute.
You have a special version of that program. You
No, I was
program
just
it-
lucky. I was just lucky. So,
program it to always take away at least 20, if not more. So, where are we doing our... Are you joining me or should I join you?
I'm joining you guys.
Yeah. Just so that you have some fun, when you're right next to me, I will switch off my jets. You hear that noise?
Wait, I have to. Yeah, I hear the noise.
No, no, no. I've already switched it off. Well, I switched it back on, just to show you again. Do you hear the jets?
Yeah, I'm in the
Okay.
outside view.
And you hear the jets?
Yes, I hear the jets.
They're spooling up now. When you already hear the whistling.
Nightsub flies the T-37, the
that
freeware one from Flight Sim 2.
Okay, and now I'm shutting them down. Oops. Yeah. That's why they call the plane tweet.
It doesn't sound different for me.
Okay. And you have to be in it to hear it like that.
Probably, because I have the same sound as your engine would run.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well,
Isn't
here we
any
are,
special?
all lined up.
Yeah, I need my cam. My drone cam. Not like this. But it's a good picture. Glasses go away. There we are. Hello? There we go. So we have it. We have our dessert and 3 planes. Where is the plate for the dessert?
I think what really would make sense to have as a flying object would also be a piece of butter. Because then you could always butter your landings.
Oh boy.
Wouldn't that be just
Strawberry
thought.
sauce. So let's make it one like this. So that looks good. Make it extra fancy with some big shadows. So okay, guys, I got my screenshot. Hope you had fun today. Was quite a nice flight.
Yep.
We will end this now because my head is hurting like hell and I need to go to bed. We see each other on Thursday. Now be aware, 1900 Zulu time since we have the time change this night. And yeah.
Okay.
Have a good night, rest of the weekend. See you
Same
on
for me.
Thursday.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Buttons to press.